City of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. Off we go from Soldier Field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7.
Ready.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Now Swift. Ho-ho! So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. On the option, it's Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go again with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's third and 2. Here's a designed run. And he's going to have a Bears first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on third and 2.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here we go.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw is Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught left side by Odunze. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the left side. He's got Komet. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Swift. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
They'll try to run with Johnson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Roshan Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Again, working deep downfield.
Yeah, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
No, we changed it. Sit up.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In motion comes Andrews.
13. Hey. Hey, report.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Tylan Wallace. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. On the give, here's Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They will run it over center with Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Williams now to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Whoa. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll drop to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And that one incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get about 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Swift. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
On the set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Penalty yardage made this much easier to